too late. I'm your humble yet handsome host, Adam Carolla. Speaking of handsome, Kevin Nealon is going to be in here tonight. He's a nice, tall drink of water, ladies. And for the gays, too. He's good looking. Sure. See, we have a large gay crowd in here tonight. Kevin does the show Weeds, which is on Showtime. It's very controversial because when they're talking about weeds, I don't think they mean dandelions. They're talking about pot, and it's raised a lot of ruckus. And I thought maybe we ought to talk about drugs on this show instead of just doing them. So I was looking at this week's Newsweek, and this is the cover of this week's Newsweek, which is there. Now, they're talking about the crystal meth epidemic, and I don't know how many of you guys have smoked meth, but it's a horrible, insidious drug. It's like it's like you live. Here's the thing: you could live in the Hearst Castle, take one hit of meth, and it would just turn into a trailer. You'd go from like virile and robust to like emaciated, and you'd be picking at yourself. Just hillbilly, white trash, trailer trash, insidious drug. And it's like 12 million people tried it this year. The cops rank it as their #1 drug to look out for. It gives them the most problems. And yet, later in this article, the Bush administration focused on what they thought the real problem was, which is the weed. And I'm just going to read this quote to you. The Bush administration has made marijuana the major focus of its anti-drug efforts because it considers pot a gateway drug for harder substances. First off, here's the reason why pot is a gateway drug. Because everyone in the world has smoked pot. So whatever you do after you tried pot in the 8th grade, it's become a gateway. Every heroin addict, every meth head, every guy who's killed himself on elephant tranquilizer, at one point smoked pot. It's like, according to your logic, birth is a gateway activity to serial killing. Name me one serial killer that wasn't born. And here's the thing, as a society, we just like the man just looks at drugs as drugs. It's just drugs. No difference between pot, meth, crystal meth, nothing. We, who've done drugs, know there's a huge difference between drugs. Pot, like if you have a guy breaking into your house at 4 a.m., you hope he's high on pot. Because the guy breaks in, is high on crystal meth, he's going right into the master bedroom, and he's going to stab you with the curtain hanger. The guy who's high on weed, it's just you got to dig him out of the pantry. He's buried in a sack of Cheetos. He's not coming out. He's like, he's holding a Twinkie hostage. Call in the sharpshooter. Wait a minute. Let's lure him out with some red vines. Throw a rope in there. We'll drag it. See if we can get him into the precinct. Yeah, but marijuana, meth, the worst. The meth is the worst. And the thing about it is Bush wants to crack down on weed, and it's always that thing like how come we have all the money in the world to bust Spicoli in his dime bag, but we don't have any money to put guys down at the port to stop the terrorists from coming in? You know what I'm saying? Damn it, I'm right. I mean, it's always like, we don't have the manpower. We don't have the manpower. Where are we going to get the manpower? Where are you going to get the manpower? You got guys sitting in cop cars with radar guns at four-way intersections, busting secretaries all day long, and then busting celebrities who try to get to an airport with a dime bag. Go down to the ports. Habib is bringing in the plutonium. Go get him. Do what we want you to do. Isn't that what we want you to do? Do we care about pot? Do we care about chicken tickets? All right. Now listen, I just want to. They do have a point though, because today's pot is not the pot our dads used to smoke way back when. This is the pot I grew up looking at. You could smoke a pillowcase of this crap. Nothing. And that's why when you would smoke this pot, people would be like, "Are you high? Are you high? Are you high?" And be like, I think I feel something. Let me smoke another hay bale of it. All right, but this is today's pot. Yeah. I'm high looking at it. And that's my thing. It's like, I can't smoke pot anymore. It's too good. I want to be cool. I'm at the party. Bill Maher hands me a doobie. I got the choice between putting down my Zima and grabbing the Chronic from Bill Maher, but it's like, nah, I'll freak out. Like, to me, we need something in between the Leaf and this, a little something in between. It's gotten too good. You know how NASCAR, the cars got too fast, the people were getting hurt? That's the thing. People are getting hurt now. The pot's too good. I need a restrictor plate in my bong. Gotta slow it down just a little bit. All right, let's keep rocking and go to the phones. Let's talk to Tommy from St. Petersburg, Florida. Tommy?
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
All right. Yeah, my question was, well, I was recently busted a second time for pot, and I wanted to know how much weed you thought you should be caught with to deserve jail time.
Well, I would say like a metric ton just to play it safe. But you know, here's what I don't like. Like, if you get caught with over a certain amount of marijuana, then you get intent to distribute. So if you have just a pipe full, they'll give you a ticket. But if you have a shoebox full, they'll say, well, you were going to sell that pot. But shouldn't they catch you selling the pot? Maybe I just like a lot of pot around the house. You know what I mean? I go down to the Costco, I buy a thing of garbanzo beans. It's a 55-gallon drum. Does that mean I'm selling garbanzo beans? I like garbanzo beans. Yeah, I mean, and here's the thing, and where are all those NRA assholes to back us potheads up? You know what I mean? Like, NRA's like, hey, I got a gun. I can have a whole arsenal until I commit a crime with this gun. You have no problem with me. You can't arrest me. Well, what about pot? How come it's intent to distribute just when you find one shoebox full? All right. Oh, we're going to take a break. That's good, because I need to get some fluids in me. We'll be right back with Kevin Nealon after this.
Look at you, you're young, having so much fun. Gonna be a star, blah, blah, blah. And click, there goes the phone. I don't wanna know what my horoscope's predicting. I don't wanna,
Doug? Jesus, Nancy, you weren't kidding. This stuff is primo.
Tonight's guest is a very funny man who stars in Showtime's groundbreaking new series, Weeds. Please welcome my friend, Kevin Nealon. And, oh, sorry, Kevin. Nice to see you, buddy.
First of all, thank you very much for the bathrobe.
Yeah.
It's, when you do these shows, they have a little gift bag for you, and it could be anything from, like, you know, iPod to a bathrobe. And this is nice. I really like this.
No, I know. You would have preferred the iPod, and we give them to all the other guests. But I said, Nealon's a friend. Give him the bathrobe.
I haven't finished checking all the pockets. I'm expecting to find one in there.
Yeah. There's just a snot rocket in there. That's all. We were looking at the clip, and we couldn't actually show you inhaling the fake pot because the censors at the network wouldn't let us show that, which is bizarre to me because it's not real pot, is it? It looks real.
Well, I got to tell you, it could have been real. I don't smoke, you know, I don't smoke pot or cigarettes, and we inhaled this stuff. It's like an herbal thing, I guess. But when you're not used to inhaling, it makes you lightheaded, and I felt high. And we were saying, "Are you sure this is like, you know, not? Is this really pot or what is it?"
Yeah, I know, because if you suck on something hard enough, you'll just
whoa.
Hey, listen. Kevin and I have a history. Kevin's very sensitive. It was the 80s. It was a different time. Men wore eyeshadow. It was a kind of a loose moral thing. This is all.
Remember all the Queen concerts we went to?
Yeah, it was awesome.
Jesus.
Kevin on my shoulders, making a 14-foot high man.
Let's show a clip.
Yeah. No, so this is something that is like fake pot that needs to be made for this TV show. Like, you guys must have bushels of this fake weed, right?
But there's hay bales full of it.
Right.
You know, and I don't know where they get it. They just come out with it, and the guy's got like another one, and then the papers, and then I see him off to the side eating a brownie.
So you never got into it. You never smoked weed.
Oh, wait, I inhaled a lot of it, like going to concerts and stuff like that.
Right.
You know, and it'd be like passing it in front of me, and I'd go like, oh my God, what is that? You know.
Right. Do you think they should legalize pot?
That's an interesting question. I've never thought about that.
Never come up. Well, that's the thing. This is a groundbreaking show. We're asking questions never been asked before. I just mean, like, I remember in the early 70s, if you told my hippie mom that we'd be well past 2000 and it still wouldn't be legalized, she probably would have just fell on her bong and killed herself.
Yeah. Well, I
don't think anyone could have imagined in, like, 73 that this stuff wouldn't be legal in 2005.
I think you could only have one legal substance, and right now it's alcohol.
Yeah.
But if there was a choice, I think it would be better to have pot than alcohol.
Yeah, because you get drunk and you get into fights, you get drunk and you get people pregnant, you get drunk, you drive into, that's just one weekend for me.
That's right.
But you smoke, you get high, you're like, you know what, I'm going to kick some ass a little bit later. I'm going to knock up some broad, down the road. I got some driving to do. I got some erratic driving to do, but not tonight.
Yeah.
As soon as I finish this episode of T.J. Hooker, I will live all those dreams. Right.
Yeah.
It takes, like, as a society, like, as the man, you should kind of want society getting stoned rather than getting drunk or beaked up on meth.
Well, I don't know that much about meth. But as far as pot goes, it seems to be a lot less harmful than alcohol.
Have you seen this stuff? This is, by the way, from the pot farms where they have the legalized pot, like up north, and I think in a few counties in the United States. And it's basically, this is just chock full of THC.
Is it real?
Yeah.
No.
And it's kind of nice. Yeah, there's pot in there. No, these are real products. These are actual products that are sold at these, Oh, yeah,
these medical
marijuana
boutiques, yeah. In fact, we do one of the episodes is about that, is buying marijuana at the boutique.
And here's the thing, too. Like, usually I have to get high and then eat a Pop-Tart, but this cuts out the middleman.
Yeah, you could do it all right there. What you do is you open it up, you throw a match in there, then you eat it.
Yeah, just light it on fire.
That's it.
Yeah, now, they always bust these places. Like, again, is that what we want our government doing? Like, there's a bunch of heshers, just sitting around listening to little Kenny Loggins, trying to give people that are in advanced stages of...
Kenny Loggins.
I think you got to be pretty high to listen to Kenny Loggins. I'm just saying that this guy's body is riddled with cancer. You're giving him a Pop-Tart so he can make it another 6 months and hold down a little stew. And the feds are rappelling in from helicopters and throwing guys up against walls. Is that what we want our government doing?
No.
Do we?
No. I don't think so.
All right. All right, we got to take a quick break. We'll be right back with questions from the audience and more with Kevin Nealon after this. With dear friend Kevin Nealon, and we're going to do a little experiment and take questions from the audience. Now, we have not heard these questions before, have we?
Not from this audience, no.
Oh, no.
No, this is totally...
No, we're going over to Conan and asking questions.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
No, these questions have never been asked before. We don't even know what they are.
No.
We're going to take them and see if we can answer them.
That's right. So who's Andrew from New Jersey is out there, I hear. Where is Andrew? Yeah, Andrew.
Here.
Stand up, buddy.
All right.
That is a great look. Who would have known he's from Jersey, this kid?
Is that a bathrobe?
Yeah, you like it? Just like you.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right. I got a lyric in one of my songs, and it goes, why you got to be 18 to join the Army or the Navy, but 21 to drink? Don't you think that law is crazy?
That's good, but I think you should
That's your song.
That's your song.
Okay, all right, now I know you.
You know now. I know who you are. Kevin.
Let me ask you about the crazy facial hair. What's it take? Like 4 hours a morning to get that Richter scale
5 minutes.
carved into your chin? 5 minutes?
5 minutes. I'll be done.
Wow.
I love the way you sucker people into asking a question and then make fun of them.
Yeah.
Who else got a question?
Yeah, who else has a question? All right, well, look, it's his fault he started singing. He didn't have a question, did he?
Well, it was actually a lyrical question.
All right, it was good. And I'll see you in hell. All right, give us the mic back, please.
From New York.
Yes, please get out of your armpit. Stacy from Virginia is somewhere out in our audience. Ah, yes, Stacy.
Hi, I've been traveling all week with
stand
these.
up, Stacy. Let me say this, Stacy.
I've been traveling
Hold
all
on.
week.
Let me just respond.
I'm
to
sitting
something.
back down.
No, stay up. All I want to say about Stacy is it's a nice name, but what do you do when you make it to 93 and your name is still Stacy?
Wait a minute. I love it. You didn't even let her ask the question. You started making fun of her.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you. It's a very
I'm just
important
saying,
question.
there's no old Grandma Stacy. There's no one in their 90s named Stacy. Is there?
I'm going
Not
to be
yet.
the first.
No, I mean, there's no old guys named Todd. You know, like
Or Kevin.
Or Kevin. Like, if you were going over to Todd and Stacy's house and a couple of 85-year-olds answered the door, you'd be shocked, right?
What's your grandmother's name?
Helen. That's a good old woman name.
Mine was Verna, and her sister's Myrtle.
Right,
Myrtle.
we're getting
There
off
you go.
track. Kevin, can I
Beatrice
ask you
is
the
a nice-
question? We're getting off track.
Beatrice is nice, too. All right, go ahead, Stacy.
I am traveling all week with these two senior citizens.
Oh,
and I'd like
don't
you
let
to
'em
tell
drive.
me, what type of drugs are these two on?
I'm saying the woman to your left, I'd say, is probably Vioxx. And the gentleman to your right, probably Viagra. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They haven't switched around.
See, that's why we have Kevin Nealon out here. Where is Bill from New York? Bill, yeah. What's happening, Bill?
Hey, what's happening? If drugs were legalized, do you think people would use them more or less?
Yeah, so well, I think people that like them and who are older would continue to use them and probably more, but I don't know about the kids. Like, the stigma's erased, it's not cool anymore. You know what I mean?
think
It's not taboo.
initially they might start using them a lot more, but then they'd be so available, they'd be using them for other things too, you know, like paperweights and stuff, and I don't think they would start using them. Yeah.
Right, you'd be using like black tar heroin to stick notes on the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be
Little ecstasy pills to keep the salt loose in the shaker. You know?
Yeah, you'd be like dumping cocaine down your shorts instead of talcum powder. Let's speak to Delane from Virginia. It's Delane?
You got it right.
Delane, yeah, that's a pretty decent old guy name.
Yeah, that's not bad. My daughter Sarah and I want to know did you ever go through your grandparents' medicine chest looking for the good stuff?
No, but I did brush my teeth with Vagisil once.
I can't remember any drugs in my grandparents' medicine cabinet.
No.
Like maybe Advil or Bufferin.
Yeah,
It
was like aspergum and liniment oil or something. Like, they didn't have any good stuff back then.
Right.
Now you should be able to score. But no, I mean, I did. My sister had the Vagisil in her purse, and I was looking for the toothpaste, which was also in her purse. I don't know why she had to bogart everything that came in a tube, but
I did the preparation H.
You did the preparation H? Yeah, everyone has brushed your teeth with something weird.
Yeah, I did. And you know the great thing about it is it got rid of a lot of the hemorrhoids I had in my mouth.
Fantastic, Kevin. All right, I want to thank Kevin Nealon for coming in here and making great jokes about his hemorrhoids. Weeds is on Showtime Monday night at 10 p.m. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
Hey,
everybody. It's me, Adam Carolla. If you have a question and you want to get on air with it, call 1-866-HEY-ADAM and go to the Comedy Central website to find out what the topic is for that day. www.comedycentral.com. Welcome back to Too Late. Just enough time to thank our guest, Kevin Nealon from Weeds, for coming in here. And time to do a little segment we call So What Have We Learned? Well, we've learned you have to be high to enjoy Kenny Loggins. Kevin Nealon loves heroin. And Vagisil does not cure gingivitis. Good night.